What's up guys, my name is Chris, or TaintedCatalyst, and today I'm bringing you some Magic the Gathering, Jewels of the Planeswalker 2012. I'm playing online with my brother, and we are playing some two-headed giant. Okay, so first I just want to apologise about the quality. It's not the best, but I'm going to be talking only about the gameplay here. So, as you can see, I'm using Gideon's white deck, and my brother is using the Sorin's vampire deck. And so we go first, and so we both play a land, and I've got a 1-drop. I'm playing my 2/1. I always forget what it's called, I'm sorry. But we both kept some pretty decent hands, and the guys that we were playing against, they weren't the best. So what we've done is we've both unlocked all of the cards for the decks, and then trimmed it down to 60. And this is, apart from obviously knowing how to play the game, this is what I would say is the most important thing to make sure you do if you're a new player, is to trim your deck down to 60. Always keep it at 60. It'll make sure that you can draw the cards that you need quicker. Sure, having some of the cards will be nice. They might be good cards, but ultimately it's a lot better to have fewer cards. So right now I have got 2 of my 2/1 creatures for 1 white mana, and my brother has played his Ruthless Coldblade, which doesn't really work out too great for us right now because it's just 2/1, I think, and it has an effect that needs them to have less than 10 health. And when you're playing two-headed giant, you both start off with 30 HP, like 30 life total. So right now we're just kind of playing out these first few turns. It's pretty much the same every game. If you've got 1-drops, you'll play them. The guy opposite me is also playing the same deck as me, but I don't think he had all the cards unlocked. And then the person to the right is playing, I think it's Koth's red deck. So this Kitesail Apprentice, if it's equipped, it gets +1/+1, has flying, and that's a big part of this deck, is equipments and small creatures that when they are equipped have additional effects given to them. So as you can see, we're just waiting on them now to finish out their turn. There we go. And so, unfortunately, I don't have any equips yet, but I do have a few creatures, and there's a couple of creatures I can play. So my brother leads with, I forget the name of it, but basically it's 2/2 for 2, and you can pay 1 additional mana to make them sacrifice a creature. And so he chose the person playing the white deck, and so he had to sacrifice his Kitesail Apprentice, and then I tap down using this card. It's a 2/2 for 3. When it enters the battlefield, you tap a target creature and it doesn't untap during that person, the person that owns its next untap step. And so we are able to swing in for 5 damage. And now going into this, my brother and I had said the plan was try not to drop below 30 HP. See how many games we could do doing that. So this is a little challenge we set for ourselves. So I'm not going to spoil anything, I'm not going to say whether we do that or not, but we decided that it wouldn't count if we go above 30. So for example, if we go up to 33 and then they swing in for 3 damage, we're taking damage, but we're trying, the goal is not to go beneath 30 health. So this looks like it's a bit of a problem now. He's got I'm not sure what attack it'd have, 3, 4, 5, 6, a 6 attack monster that can fly and has first strike, but luckily I think my brother said that he had a way to kill it if I remember correctly. So yeah, it's not that big. Yeah, not that big of a threat to us right now. We really liked this pair up because we're both very aggressive decks, and we both have a few ways each to kind of slow them down. Like I can tap down their creatures, and my brother is able to just destroy them. And also the white deck has a card called Arrest, which is 3 mana to play. It's an enchantment, and the enchanted creature can't attack, can't block, and its abilities can't be activated. So it's a pretty good one. So we just attacked them, we took them down to 14. We decided we were going to do best of 3 against these people. So if we won the first one, we'd play another one. If we won again, then we'd class it as our win in the whole match. Same if they win, and then obviously if we win 1, they win 1, we go to a third. We did have a conversation, we were talking about the game while we were playing, my brother and I, but unfortunately it didn't record his. So for the first few episodes, this is going to be me commentating over it, talking about it, and then after that it's going to be, hopefully if I can get it to work, it'll be both of us talking, having a conversation while we play, and you'll hear more in-depth thought processes instead of me just telling you what's happening. So right now we both have a pretty decent field. We both kind of got a decent amount of mana, and we're just talking about what to play now. And then he decides to go to Urge to Feed, which I think again will destroy. Yeah, okay, so that's destroyed. The one that he had out was a 1/1 for 1 white mana, so it's got 1 power, 1 toughness, and when it's equipped, it's got double strike. Again, going back to the whole thing with having a lot of creatures quickly and then equipping them and having the equip not just only do the effect of the equip, but also the creature has its own effect that it gets from it. So they're on 14, and I'm able to, if I attack, I'm able to swing in for 8. All my brother's creatures are tapped because of Urge to Feed. I think you have to tap creatures at the same time. I think if you want to, it's something to do with either counters. I wasn't exactly sure. He explained it at the time, but I've not used the vampire deck yet. I've pretty much just been using the white deck through the campaign. I've completed the main campaign. So I attacked with all 3 of my creatures, and he blocked the 2/1 with his 1/1, which killed it, but also killed mine at the same time. So I got 3 for 4 damage, which put them down to 10. He sent out a core equipper, which means that he is able to equip an equipment to himself, and he's gone for the +1/+0 and flying equipment. So yeah, just showing you real quick there. So that's our turn again. I got my 6th mana, which means I can play. I really should have looked up the names of these things. I always forget them. Excuse me. But yeah, basically it gives all of my soldiers +1/+1 and vigilance. And also when it comes into play, you put in 3 1/1 soldier tokens. So all of them essentially become 2/2 soldier tokens with vigilance. And vigilance is basically, it doesn't tap when you attack. So you'll see that all 4 of those creatures just move to the top of my row. They're all still attacking, but you don't have to tap them sideways. Whereas my brother, all of them are tapped sideways. And I think this is game. So this was our first game that we played. We are just going to upload each one, even if we lose. And the plan is not to go below 30 health, and you'll see that we are currently on 34 because they were unable to deal any damage to us really. We just got a great start and we never got mana screwed or anything. So that's that. So thank you very much for watching. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you want to see more of these, and thank you very much.